present The World is Flat. So what is The World is Flat? The World is Flat is introduced by Thomas Friedman. Thomas Friedman is a highly acclaimed author and journalist, widely recognized for his insightful analysis of global affairs and economic trends. Born on July 20, 1953 in St. Louis Park, Minnesota, Friedman has established himself as one of the most influential and respected voices in the field of journalism. Friedman earned his bachelor degree in Mediterranean Studies from Brandeis University in 1975 and later pursued master degree in Middle Eastern Studies from the University of Oxford. He began his career as journalism at United Press International (UPI). Later joined the New York Times in 1981, where he has been a columnist since 1995. Known for his engaging myself, writing style, and extensive research, Friedman has covered a wide range of topics throughout his career, with a particular focus on globalization, international relations, and environmental issues. His works provide insightful perspective on the complex interaction between politics, economics, and society in an increasingly interconnected world. Friedman has received numerous accolades for his contribution to journalism, including three Pulitzer Prizes, books such as The Alexis and the Olive Tree, The World is Flat, and The Hot and the Flat and the Crowded, have become bestsellers offering readers a comprehensive understanding of forces shaping our globalized world. Beyond this writing, Friedman is a self-appeared speaker delivering keynote addresses and participating in panel discussion and various prestigious conferences and events worldwide. His ability to articulate complex ideas in a relatable manner has made him a trusted source of analysis and a respected figure among scholars, policy makers, and general readers alike. Thomas Friedman was work has a significant impact on shaping public discourse on public affairs, highlighting the challenges and opportunities of an interconnected world. Through his insightful analysis and through provoking writing, he continues to be leading in journalism, offering valuable perspectives on the complex issues facing our society. So let's begin with That is the World is Love by Thomas Friedman. It presents the central thesis that globalization and advancement in technology have fundamentally transformed our world, leading to the creation of the more interconnected and competitive global marketplace. Friedman argues that the coverage of various technology advancements, such as the internet, personal computer, and telecommunication, has leveled the playing field, enabling individuals, business, and countries to collaborate and compete on a global scale. According to Friedman, the traditional barriers of time and distance, the ones related global interaction, have been greatly diminished by technology. This has resulted in a new era of globalization, where information, capital, and resources can flow more freely across borders. Friedman uses the metaphor of flat world to describe this phenomenon, emphasizing how technology has made it possible for individuals and business to connect and collaborate across continents, making geographical boundaries less relevant. In this interconnected world, Friedman agrees that competition is no longer limited to local regional levels but has become global in nature. Companies from different countries can now compete directly with each other. Individuals can offer their skills and services to global market. Friedman highlights how this shift has both positive and negative implications. On one hand, it offers unprecedented opportunities for economic growth, innovation, and collaboration. On the other hand, it poses challenges to individuals and societies who must adapt and compete in the new global landscape. The World is Flat emphasizes the importance of embracing and harnessing the force of globalization and technology. Friedman explores the impacts of this transformation on various aspects of society, including education, business, government, and individual empowerment. He offers insight into the skills, mindset, and policies necessary for individuals, business, and nations to thrive in the interconnected world. Globalization refers to the increasing interconnectedness and interdependence of countries and people around the world in various aspects. such as economic, political, cultural, and technological spheres. It is a complex and multifaceted process that has evolved over centuries. Number 1. Early beginnings, 15th to 18th century. The age of discovered 15th to 16th centuries marked the beginning of globalization, with European explorers like Christopher Columbus and Vasco da Gama discovering new trade routes and establishing contact with different regions. The colonization and mercantilism era, 16th and 18th centuries, saw European powers establishing colonies to exploit resources, trade goods, and establishing monopolies. The emergence of global trade networks like the Silk Road, and transatlantic slave trades played a significant role in connecting distant regions. Number 2. Industrial Revolution. Late 18th to mid-19th centuries, the Industrial Revolution began in the late 18th century. Transformed production methods leading to the rise of factories, mechanization, and mass production. Advance in transportation, steamships, and railroads, and communication telegraph accelerated the movement of goods, people, and information across borders. Colonial powers and expanded their empires to secure resources and establish markets for manufactured goods. Number 3. Modern globalization. Late 19th to early 20th century, the late 19th century witnessed the second wave of globalization, driven by improved transportation such as steamships and railways, and the growth of international trade and investment. The establishment of the gold standard and international monetary system facilitated economic integration. The spirit of multinational cooperation and CS and the opening of stock markets further increased global economic independence. World War I and subsequent Great Depression temporarily interrupted the process of globalization. Number 4. World War II, 1945 to 1980s. After World War II, there was a push for the international cooperation in rebuilding devastated economies. The creation of global institutions like the United Nations (UN), International Monetary Fund (IMF), World Bank, and General Agreement of Tariffs and Trade (GATT), later replaced by the World Trade Organization, aim to promote economic stability and facilitate trade. European Union frustrated regional economic interaction. Technology advancements such as containerization, air travel, and the development of internet further connected the world. Number 5. Contemporary globalization, 1990s to present. The collapse of the Soviet Union and the end of the Cold War led to the integration of former communist countries into the global economy. The rise of information technology and the internet revolution's communication, enabling instant global connection and the growth of commerce. Multinational corporations expanded their operation globally, setting up supply chains and outsourcing production to developing countries. The liberalization of final markets and capital flow increased international financial integration. Global challenges like climate change, terrorism, and pandemics highlighted the need for global cooperation and coordination. It is important to note that globalization has had a positive and negative impacts, leading to increased economic growth, cultural change, and access to information, but also contributing to inequalities, environmental degradation, and social disruption. The ongoing evolution of globalization continues to shape our interconnected world. The 10 first Thomas L. Friedman identities are contributing to the flattening world-based block. The world is flat are the fall of the Berlin Wall. The collapse of the Berlin Wall in 1989 symbolized the end of the Cold War and the spread of capitalism and democracy. It opened up new markets and opportunities for trade and collaboration. Number 2, Netscape and the web. The advent of the internet, particularly with the introduction of the web browser Netscape, the revolution communication and information sharing. It made it easier for individuals, business, and governments to connect and collaborate across geographical boundaries. Workflow software. The development of workflow software allowed business to recognize and streamlined their approach of operation. It enabled to outsource various tasks to different parts of the world, taking advantage of cost and efficiency and specialized skills. Uploading. The ability to upload digital content, such as website, software, and media, made it possible to individuals and small business to reach global audience. It leveled the playing field and democratized the creation and distribution of information. Outsourcing. The availability of high-speed internet and communication technologies facilitated the outsourcing of business process to other countries. Companies could now tap in a global talent pool and take advantage of lower labor costs and emerging economies. Offshoring. Offshoring refers to the relocation of entire business operation or manufacturing process to foreign countries. Advance in the transportation and communication made it feasible for companies to set up production facilities in distant locations, taking advantage of factors like cheaper labor and favorable regulation. Supply chaining. The development of efficiency supply chains allowed companies to optimize their operation by sourcing components and services from different countries. It led to the emergence of global production networks and increased trade between nations. Insourcing. Insourcing refers to a phenomenon where foreign companies set up operation in a country rather than outsourcing or offshoring. It can be driven by factors like skilled labor, infrastructure, and favorable business environment. Insourcing creates a job and promotes economic growth. Informing. The abundance of information available through the internet and other digital platforms has empowered individuals and business with unprecedented accurate access to knowledge. It has transferred education, research, and decision-making process. The steroids. The convergence of all these forces along with advancement in mobile technology, personal computing, and wireless connectivity has accelerated the pace of globalization. These steroids amplify the effects of the other forces and enable instant connectivity and collaboration across the world. Friedman proves that these forces collectively contributed to a level playing field, where individuals, business, and countries have equal opportunities to participate in the global economy. However, it is worth noting that the effects of these forces are not uniform, and globalization has also led to economic and social disparities among nations and within societies. Certainly, let's explore example of the fall of the Berlin Wall. The rise of internet and technological advancement that propelled globalization forward. Fall of the Berlin Wall. The fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989 was a significant event in modern history. It symbolized the end of the Cold War and division between East and West. The reunification of East and West hegemony created new opportunities for economic, political, and cultural integration. It led to the dismantling of barriers to trade movement between East and West, enabling the free flow of goods, services, and ideas. This integration contributed to the economic growth of both Germany and neighboring European countries. Number 2, rise of the Internet. The development and widespread adoption to the Internet in the 1990s revolutionized communication and information sharing. It connected individuals, business, and governments across the globe, creating a global network of interconnectedness. The Internet facilitated instant communication through email, messaging platforms, and video conferencing, making it easier for people to collaborate and conduct business across the geographical boundaries. E-commerce emerged as a major driver of globalization, enabling companies to sell products and services worldwide, reaching 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 consumers in previously inaccessible markets. The rise of social media platforms further accelerated globalization by connecting people from different cultures, allowing the sharing of ideas and facilitating cultural exchange. Number 3, technology advancement. Technology advancement. Advancement is the transportation, such as the development of containerization, revolutionization, Revolutionized global trade, standardized containers made it easier to transport goods by ships, trucks, and trains, reducing cost and increasingly efficiency. Air travel became more affordable and accessible, enabling faster movement of people and goods across long distance. This facilitated business travel, tourism, and the growth of global trade. Technological innovation in logistics and supply chain management, like barcode scanning, inventory management system, and the real-time tracking improvement efficiency and allowed to companies to optimize their global operation. Mobile technology and wireless connectivity have played a crucial role in globalization. Mobile phones, smartphones, and wireless internet have made communication and access to information ubiquitous, empowerment individuals and business around the world. These examples highlight how the fall of the Berlin Wall, the rise of the internet, and the technology advancement have been key drivers of globalization. They have transformed and way to connect, communicate, and conduct business on a global scale, breaking down the barriers and fostering a more interconnected world. The concept of the three eras of globalization was introduced by Thomas L. Friedman in this book, The Lexus and the Olive Tree. These are represents different phases in the history and evolution of globalization. Here's an explanation. Here's our explanation of each era. Globalization 1.0, 1492 1980s. 80s. Globalization 1.0 refers to the first phase of globalization, which occurred between the late 15th century and the early 19th century. This era was primarily driven by the search for new trade routes and discovery of new lands by exploring like Christopher Columbus and Vasco da Gama. The driver to this era was multinational companies that sought to expand their rich, established trade networks across different regions of the world. The main focus was on the movement of goods and raw materials. The significant technological advancement during this era were the invention of printing, press, and which facilitated the dissemination of ideas, and the development of maritime navigation, which enabled long-distance travel and trade. The emergence of powerful nation-states and the colonial era are also characterized this period. Exploration and colonization. This era was characterized by exploring of new lands, colonization, and the establishment of trade routes. Mercantilism. The primary focus was on extraction of resources and accumulation of wealth by nation states through trade and colonization. Nation-state dominance. The key players of powerful nation states like Spain, Portugal, and the Netherlands and Britain were competed for dominance in global trade. Trades of goods. The movement of goods, particularly raw materials and spices, played a central role in globalization 1.0. Globalization 1.0 referred to 92 or in 80s economic development. Economic development was driven by the discovery of new trade routes and exploration of resources. It led to the growth mercantile economies and the accumulation of wealth nation states. The trade of goods such as spice, textiles, and precious metals. Contribution to economic growth and expansion of markets. Trade. Globalization of concern facilitated the exchange of goods and raw materials across regions. It resulted in the establishment of long-distance trade networks, such as Silk Road and transatlantic trade routes. European powers such as Spain and Portugal engaged in mercantilist practices seeking to control trade and accumulate wealth through their colonies and trading posts. Cultural change. Globalization 1.0 led to significant cultural change between different regions. The exploration and colonization of new lands brought together diverse cultures, language, and traditions. The exchange of goods, ideas, and knowledge between Europe and Asia, Africa, and the Americas influenced art, architecture, cuisine, and religious practices. Number 2. Globalization 2.0, 1880s to 20s. Globalization 2.0 presents the second phase of globalization, which started in 19th century and continued into 20th century. This era, which fueled by the Industrial Revolution, which led to significant and advancement in transportation, communication, and product technologies. The focus shifted from just trade to the integration of markets and exchange of goods and services on a global scale. During this period, multinational corporations became increasingly influential and the world witnessed the rise of global supply chain and establishment of international financial institutions like the World Bank and International Monetary Fund (IMF). The global economy became more interconnected through the expansion of trade, capital flows, and the growth of multinational corporations. Industrial Revolution. The era was defined by Industrial Revolution and significant advancement in transportation, communication, and production technologies. Rise of multinational corporation MNCHS emerged as a key players, expanding their cooperation across borders to capitalize on global opportunities. Integration of markets. The focus shifted from national markets to the integration of global markets through trade liberalization and establishment of international economic organization. Development of global supply chain. MNCs created complex supply chain that span multiple countries, enabling the efficient production and distribution of goods. Key players permitted MNCs such as Ford, General Electric, IBM, and Coca-Cola become influential players in globalization 2.0. Globalization 2.0 economic development. The Industrial Revolution and advancement in technologies spurred economic development. The industrial lead to increased production efficiency, job creation, and rising living standards. Globalization 2.0 fueled economic growth by integrating markets, expanding trade, and promoting specialization in different regions. To trade, Globalization 2.0 witnessed the growth of international trade on a larger scale. Tariff reduction, trade agreements, and improved transportation system facilitated the exchange of goods across borders. Multinational corporations played a pivotal role by establishing global supply chain, manufacturing networks, and expanding their reach to international markets. Cultural exchange. The increase in global trade and travel facilitated cultural exchange. Different societies had a great access to goods, ideas, and cultural products from around the world. The spread of Western culture, popularized through media, music, and films, had a significant impact on global cultural trends. Cultural diversity and hybridization also emerged as a people interconnected and exchanged ideas. Globalization 3.0, 2000%. Globalization 3.0 refers to the current era of globalization 3.0. Individuals and small groups have gained unprecedented power and influence. The rise of social media platforms and digital technologies has allowed for the free flow of information, ideas, and innovation across borders. The barriers to entry for starting business and accessing global markets have been significantly reduced. This era is marked by the increasing importance of knowledge-based industry and the rise of global knowledge economy. Globalization 3.0 has also brought about new challenges, including concerns about privacy, cybersecurity, inequality, and impact of labor markets. However, it has also created new opportunities for collaboration, cultural change, and economic growth on a global scale here as the characteristic. Technological revolution 3.0 is characterized by the rapid advancement of information and communication technologies, especially the internet and digital platforms. Empowered individuals. The internet and social media platforms have empowered individuals to create, share, and process information and ideas on a global scale. Democratizing of information. Anyone with internet access can become participate in the global knowledge economy, contributing to the benefiting from the flow of information and innovation. Rise of knowledge-based industries. The emphasis of shifted from physical goods to knowledge-based industries such as software development, e-commerce, and digital service. Key players tech like giant Google, Facebook, Amazon, and Alibaba emerged as a major players, leveraging digital platforms to connect individuals, business, and market globally. In Globalization 3.0, the progression from countries to multinational corporations and ultimately to empowered individuals is evident. While nation-states and multinational corporations continue to play crucial roles to empower individuals who have greater agency of influence, the Internet and digital technologies have democratic access to information, lowered barriers to trade and entrepreneurship, and allowed individuals to connect and collaborate across borders. This empowerment has the lead to rise of social movements, citizen journalism, online activism, and a sharing economy, where individuals can participate in a global marketplace and contribute to social change. Additionally, the individual's ability to create and share content has transformed traditional media landscapes and enabled the application of diverse voices and perspectives. Globalization 3.0 presents economic development. Globalization 3.0 has brought about a knowledge-based economy with a focus of technology, innovation, and analytical capital. It has led to emergence of digital industries, startups, and online entrepreneurship. Economic development is driven by the digital platforms, e-commerce, and expansion of the service sector, such as information technology, finance, and telecommunications. Trade Globalization 3.0 has transformed the trade dynamics through e-commerce digital platforms. It has facilitated global market access for small business individuals, breaking down traditional trade barriers. Cross-border or air commerce has enabled a direct exchange of goods and services between individuals and businesses worldwide. Cultural exchange. Globalization 3.0 has revolutionized cultural exchange by connecting individuals and communities across borders. Social media, video sharing platforms, and online communities have facilitated cultural exchange and collaboration. It has led to rise global conversation movements, virtual communities, and the sharing of ideas, art, diverse and perspective on a global scale. Overall, each of era globalization has had a profound impact on economic development, trade and cultural exchange, from the exploration and colonization of new lands in globalization 1.0 to the rise of multinational corporation in globalization 2.0. And the empowerment of individuals in globalization 3.0, globalization has transformed the way we trade, interact, and share cultures around the world. And now, globalization has a technological transformative effects on business, transportation, and workforce, reversing the way organizations operate and impacting the nature of work. Here are some key aspects their impact. Globalization or market expansion. Globalization has enabled businesses to access new markets and expand their customer base beyond domestic boundaries. Companies can now operate in multiple countries and reach customers worldwide, leading to increase can now operate in multiple countries and reach customers worldwide, leading to increased market opportunities and potential for growth. Global supply chain. Globalization has led to development of complex global supply chain, where different stages of production are distributed across multiple countries. This has allowed this business to optimize production processes, reduce costs, and access restoration for different regions. Outsourcing and offshoring. Globalization has facilitated the outsourcing and offshoring of various business functions to countries with lower cost of labor. Companies can leverage a global workforce to, to perform tasks such as customer service, software development, and manufacturing. Increased competition. Globalization has intensified competition such companies from different countries can now compete directly in a global marketplace. Business need to constantly innovate, improve efficiency, and adapt to changing market dynamics to remain competitive. Number 2, technology. Digital transformation technology, particularly the rise of digital tools and platforms, has driven significant changes in business practices. It has enabled digital transformation across industries, leading to new business models, processes, and customer engagement strategies. Automation and artificial intelligence (AI). Technology has automated routine and repetitive tasks, allowing business to improve efficiency, reduce cost, and enhance productivity. AI and machine learning have enabled the automation of the decision-making process and analysis of large amounts of data. Remote work and connectivity. Technology has facilitated remote work and enhanced connectivity, enabling business to operate globally with geographical dispersed teams. Cloud computing, video conferencing, and collaboration tools have transformed work dynamics and enabled flexible work environments. Data-driven insights. Technology has empowered business with access to the vast amounts of data. Advanced analytics and data-driven insight that enable organizations to make informed decisions. personalize customers' experience, and optimize operation. Impacts on the workforce. Number A. Skill requirements. Globalization and technology have transferred the skill requirements of the workforce. There is a growing demand of digital literacy, technical expertise, adaptability, and cross-cultural communication skills. Workers need to continuously upskill and reskill to remain relevant in the changing market. Job displacement and creation. Automation and offshoring have led to displacement of certain group jobs, particularly those are routine and repetitive. However, new job opportunities have also been created in emerging industries and technology fields. Gig economy and flexible work. The rise of digital platforms has facilitated the growth of the gig economy, where individuals work on a project basis and independent contractors. Technology has enabled flexible work agreements and remote work, providing individuals with greater autonomy and work-life balance, collaboration, and connectivity. Technology has enhanced collaboration and connectivity among employees, regardless of geographical boundaries, virtual teams, and digital communication tools, and enable collaboration across different time zones, fostering a global workforce. Now, the globalization and technology synergy. Access to talent. Globalization coupled with the technology has expanded access to global talent pool. Companies can tap into talent from around the world, leveraging expertise and diversity to enter innovation, competitiveness. Cross-cultural collaboration. Globalization and technology have enabled cross-cultural collaboration in business settings. Teams with members from different countries and backgrounds can work together seamlessly, sharing ideas and perspectives to foster creativity and problem solving. Virtual markets. Technology platforms have facilitated the emergence of marketplace connecting business and consumer globally. Small and medium-sized enterprises (SMEs) can now reach international customers directly, bypassing traditional intermediaries. Knowledge sharing. Globalization and technology have accelerated the exchange of dissemination of technology. Online platforms, forums, and collaborative tools enable precision to connect, learn, and share insights. Concerning continuous learning and professional development. Changing business model. Disruption and innovation. Technology has fueled disruptive business model, challenging established industry and creating new market opportunities. Companies like Uber and Airbnb have transferred the transformation and hospitality sectors respectively by leveraging digital platforms. Direct to consumer (D2C) globalization and technology have enabled direct to consumer (D2C) business model. Companies can now connect with the customers directly by passing traditional distribution channels and gaining greater control of our customers' experience and brand representation. Platform economy. Technology platforms such as e-commerce, marketplace, and sharing economy platforms have revolutionized the way goods and services exchange. These platforms facilitate transaction, provide access to vast range of sharing, and enable peer-to-peer interaction. Number 5. Workforce adoption. Lifelong learning. The rapid pace of technology advancement requires a continuous focused learning and upskilling. Lifelong learning has become crucial for individuals to remain employable and adaptable in an evolving job market. Remote work and digital nomadism. Technology has facilitated remote work, allowing employees to work from anywhere and enabling the rise of digital nomads. This flexibility has transformed work-life balance, offering individuals the freedom to choose their work environment. Upskilling and reskilling, automation and technology advancement may render certain job roles obsolete. As a result, individuals need to reskill and upskill to transition into new roles that leverage technology or align with emerging industry. Workforce diversity and inclusion. Globalization and technology have contributed to increased workforce diversity. Companies are recognizing the value of diverse perspective and exclusive workplace, leading to more inclusive hiring practices and fostering innovation. Overall, the synergistic effects of globalization and technology have reshaped business practices, fostering cross-border collaboration, innovation, and market expansion. The workforce must adapt by embracing lifelong learning, embracing new models, and developing skills that align demands of globalized and technology driving. Certainly, outsourcing, offshoring, and supply chain management are strategies commonly adopted by companies to enhance their competitiveness in a global market. Let's discuss each of these strategies. Outsourcing. Outsourcing refers to the practice of contracting specific business functions or tasks to external service providers. It allows companies to focus on their core competency while delegating non-core activities to specialized third-party vendors. Here are the key aspects of outsourcing. Cost efficiency. Outsourcing can result in cost saving for companies by outsourcing certain functions to regions and countries with lower labor and operational costs. Companies can reduce expenses associated with house operations such as employee salaries, infrastructure, and maintenance. Access to expertise. Outsourcing allows the companies to leverage specialized skills and knowledge that may not be available in-house. External vendors often have expertise and experience in specific areas such as IT services, customer support, and manufacturing, which can lead to improved efficiency and quality overall. Scalability and flexibility. Outsourcing provides scalability and flexibility to business. Companies can easily scale their operations up or down based on changing demands by adjusting their outsourcing contracts with external service providers. Focus on core competency. Outsourcing enables companies to concentrate on their core competency and strategic activities. By outsourcing non-core functions, organization can allocate more resources and attention to areas that directly contribute to their competitive advantage and value proposition. Offshoring. Offshoring involves the relocation business and activities of process to foreign countries. It typically involves the transfer of manufacturing or service operation to a location with cost advantage, favorable, favorable regulation or access to specific resources. Here are the key of aspects of offshoring. Cost reduction. Offshoring allows the companies to take advantage of lower labor cost in other countries. By relocating production or service operation to countries with lower wage, companies can reduce cost and improve profitability. Access to new markets. Offshoring can help companies expand their reach into a new market. By establishing operation into foreign countries, companies can establish a local presence, understand local markets, and cater to needs the preference of customer in those regions. Resource access. Offshoring provides companies with access to resources that may be scarce or more readily available in the countries. This includes access to raw materials, skilled labor, or specialized infrastructure that can enhance production capabilities or service offering. Risk diversification. Offshoring can provide risk diversification for companies by spreading operation across different countries or regions. This can help mitigate risk association with political instability, natural disaster, or economic fluctuation in a single market. Supply chain management. Supply chain management involves the coordination and optimization of the flow of goods, service, information from suppliers to customers. Effectively, supply chain management can contribute to improve operational efficiency, cost savings, and customer satisfaction. Key aspects of supply chain management include supplier relationship management. Companies engage in strategic partnerships with suppliers to ensure the reliable supply of materials, components, and services. Building strong relationship with suppliers can lead to better quality, cost efficiency, and flexibility in the supply chain. Logistic and distribution. Efficiency logistic and distribution networks are critical for managing the movement of goods across various locations. Companies invest in system, infrastructure, and transportation networks to optimize inventory management, minimize costs, and reduce lead times. Inventory optimization. Effective supply chain management involves balancing inventory levels to meet customer demand while managing excess stock. Companies adopt inventory management techniques like as just-in-time (JIT) or learn practices to reduce holding costs and improve operational efficiency. Demand planning and forecasting. Companies use demand planning and forecasting techniques to anticipate customers' demand accurately. This helps optimize production schedule and inventory levels and ensure timely delivery of products or services. Risk management. Supply chain management includes identifying mitigating risk can impact the flow of goods and services. This involves assessing potential disruptions such as a supplier failure, natural disaster, nor geopolitical instability, and implementing strategies to minimize their impact. Sustainability and ethical practice. Supply chain management increasingly focus on sustainability and ethical consideration. Companies strive to ensure responsible sourcing, minimize environmental impact, and promote fair labor practices throughout their supply chain. Technology integration. Technology plays a crucial role in supply chain management. Companies utilize tools and software such as enterprise resources planning, ERP system, inventory management system, and data analytics to optimize supply chain processes, enhance visibility, and improve decision making. By adopting effective supply chain management practices, companies can achieve cost efficiency, enhance preparation performance, respond to market demands, and ensure customer satisfaction. So, the governments and educational institutions can play a role in providing accessible and affordable lifelong learning opportunity, upskilling and reskilling programs, and promoting digital literacy initiatives. By embracing continuous learning, adaptability, and entrepreneurial skills, workers can navigate the challenge of the rapidly changing work landscape, seize new opportunities, and remain resilient and competitive in the workforce. In a flat world, a term popularized by Thomas Friedman in book The World is Flat, education can innovation play crucial roles in driving economic growth, competitiveness, and societal development. In a flat world, barriers to communication and collaboration are significantly reduced, allowing individuals and organizations from different parts of the world to connect and compete at a global scale. Here are closer look at the role of education and innovation such as context. Education. Education becomes a critical driver of success of competency in a flat world. It equips individuals with knowledge, skills, and capabilities necessary to thrive in a globalized economy. Here's our education contributes global awareness and cross-cultural understanding. Education fosters global awareness and cross-cultural understanding, helping individuals appreciate diverse perspectives, cultural. So, The World is Flat by Thomas Friedman explores the transformative effects of globalization and technology on the global landscape. The book presents several key concepts and arguments which can summarize as follows. Globalization. Friedman introduced the concept of globalization as a process that has been going for centuries but has accelerated in recent decades. This identifies three eras of globalization. Globalization 1.0, driven by countries, globalization 2.0, driven by multinational corporations, and globalization 3.0 by driven empowered individuals. So this is my inclusion. My inclusion about the globalization and the world is flat by Thomas Friedman. And the number two is flatterness. Friedman identifies as flatterers that have contributed to the flattening of the world that have converged of economies. These include the fall of the Berlin Wall, the rise of the internet, outsourcing, offshoring, supply chain management, and advent of personal computer and software. Level playing field, that's the number three. The author agrees that globalization technology have created a level playing field where individuals and businesses from any corner of the world can compete and collaborate. This has led to increased opportunities but also intensity competition. Number 4 of my conclusion, impact of misuse and workforce. Friedman explores the impact of globalization and technology and business practices and workforce. He highlights the need for companies to adapt to survive and compete in the global market by adopting strategies such as outsourcing, offshoring, and supply chain management. He also emphasized the importance of continuous learning, adaptability, entrepreneurship for workers to thrive in a rapidly changing environment. Number 5. Role of education and innovation. That's what I've told you. The Friedman emphasized the crucial role of education and innovation in a flat world. He discussed how education equips individuals with the necessary skills, knowledge, and mindset to succeed in a global economy. He also highlights the role of innovation in driving economic growth, competency, and addressing the global challenges. Number 6. Importance of continuous learning, critical thinking, and creativity. Friedman emphasized the need for individuals to embrace continuous learning, critical thinking, and creativity navigate the rapidly changing global landscape. These skills innovate individuals to adapt, innovate, and resolve complex problems. So the entrepreneurial mindset and disruptive technologies. Friedman highlights the importance of pursuing entrepreneurial mindset and embracing disruptive technologies. He argues that an entrepreneurial mindset enables individuals to identify the opportunities, take risks, and drive innovation. Embracing disruptive technologies allows individuals and business to gain competitive edge, to expand their reach, and address global challenges. Embracing globalization and technology is of utmost significance for progress and competitiveness in today's world. Here are the key to points to represent their significance. Market expansion. That's my conclusion. Market expansion is globalization breaks down the barriers and inclusion an individual's business to access larger and more diverse markets. By embracing globalization, companies can expand their customer service, increase skills, and tap into new opportunities around the world. This opens up avenue for growth, enhance competitiveness, and drive economic progress. Access to resource and talent. Globalization allows organizations to access resources and talent on a global scale. It enables companies to resource raw materials, components, and service from different regions, optimizing their supply chains and cost structure. Moreover, by embracing technology, business can tap into the global talent pool, leveraging the skills and expertise individuals worldwide. Access to resources and talent enhance innovation, productivity, and competitiveness. Number 3. Collaboration and knowledge sharing. Globalization and technology facilitate collaboration and knowledge sharing across borders. Companies can collaborate with partners, suppliers, and customers from different countries. Leveraging these expertise and insights, exchange knowledge, foster innovation, promotes best practices, and enhance competency by leveraging diverse perspective and experiences. And number 4, technology advancement. Embracing technology is essential for staying competitive in today's digital age. Technology such as artificial intelligence, big data analytics, cloud computing, and Internet of Things. Number 5, disruptive innovation. Embracing disruptive technologies, innovation is crucial for organizations to remain relevant and ahead of the curve. Number 6, global talent and collaboration. Globalization and technology enables companies to access talent and collaborate with experts from around the world. This cross-cultural collaboration fosters diversity of thought, creativity, and exchange of ideas. Number 7, economic governance and social levels. That's the economic growth and development. That's the number 7. In summary, embracing globalization and technology is crucial for progress and competitiveness. In today's interconnected world, by embracing these forces, business can expand their markets, access resources, and talent, foster collaboration, innovation, leverage technological advancement, and drive economic growth. And now, by adopting innovation and collaboration, investing in education and innovation, individuals, business, and governments can position themselves to thrive in the flat world, embrace change, seek opportunities, and work together to create prosperous, interconnected global landscape. And that's all for today's video. I hope you can learn from it.